How you doing? Oh, Mikey. How are you? This is amazing.
Hi guys.
Parrot baby hat.
Oh wow, sweet.
And then I got a T-shirt for you and RJ.
Hi. Says hello. Speaking tomorrow.
Guys, I don't know if I got your sizes. I got large and small. If you don't know, Mikey, you actually built an aviary.
Yeah.
Inside your house.
Yes, that's right. It's right here.
So he's going to show us the aviary. All right, so we're in the house. This is your rainforest room?
Yes, this is our aviary.
Aviary, yes.
Let's go.
Well, really, he's in a rainforest called the Philippines. Come on in.
Yeah. Okay. We do have a forest in the back. This here is it's a planted aviary. So we've got a lot of tropical trees, plants, climbing plants, different epiphytes up here.
It's nice and
tons of
cool
birds.
now, because earlier it was warmer.
Yeah, nice and cool. We've got 30 species of birds, or 30 different birds in here. Different species, so different finches, canaries. We've got some doves in here as well, like diamond doves. We've got quail crawling around the floor.
And they do a good job cleaning up.
They do, yeah. They pick up all the seeds and food that the birds drop. And there are 2 sailfin dragons, so 2 large lizards also live here.
Do you get the canaries singing every so often?
They do.
It must be beautiful, right?
Yeah, it's awesome. In the mornings. This here is just a water fountain, and these lava rocks help filter the water. There are fish in here, and the birds actually swim. They bathe in it. It's very shallow. We built the rocks almost to the surface, so the birds can actually sit without drowning.
I want to do a waterfall inside like a cockatiel aviary.
Oh, sweet.
You think it would be good for them drinking the water and stuff?
Cockatiel, well, my birds don't seem to be affected by it, but filtration obviously is a...
Yes, of course. Yeah. Carbon filters and different things.
Yeah, things like that. And it's building the bacteria.
Yeah.
They love to take a shower, yeah. And the birds actually need it.
Have you ever had any visitors in here that you didn't expect?
Some bugs, different kinds of bugs, but nothing like a snake or anything like that. Well, I'll often find like little geckos stuff on the ground. Other than that, nothing, yeah.
And how tall would you say this is?
I actually don't know. It's a 3-story aviary.
It's gotta be 40 feet on the minimum.
Possibly, yeah. And the birds use all levels.
Yeah, it's about 40 feet.
Yeah.
This is so beautiful.
Thank you.
Did you conceptualize when you built the house?
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. We wanted a space where people could admire the birds from all angles.
And then Andrew, get the spinach. That's what's it called?
Water spinach.
Water spinach, that's right.
Yes. So this here is Ficus elastica, and it's considered a not bird-safe plant, but my birds don't really chew on it. Even when I had parrots in here, they would take a couple nibbles on it, but maybe the taste isn't so good, and they wouldn't really bother it. So this aviary actually broke a lot of bird rules.
Right.
For example, glass. It was said that you shouldn't keep finches in glass enclosures, but I trained these birds to not fly into the glass by using a decal sticker, like the anti-collision decal stickers. We stuck them all over the place for 6 months, and the birds, they learned.
Are the stickers there now, or you took them off?
We took them off now. Yeah. So, and it's really worked out. Even mixing my lizards with the birds. Yeah, I think eventually, one day I want to turn it into a bioactive, like one massive...
I like the way you're thinking, yeah.
Vivarium, right? Yeah, I want to do that, maybe.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. That'll be a long-term project.
Oh man, you got me so inspired.
Yeah. So this plot of land is a forest. It's all a jungle. And we grow our food here because the forest nourishes the soil better than any fertilizer can.
And I just planted these. Tell people what this is.
This here is moringa. It's, we call it locally... Malunggay. And it's great for humans and for birds.
So you're telling me I could eat this?
You could totally eat it.
Let's test.
It's nutrient dense. It's a superfood.
And this is from Africa originally.
Is it originally from Africa? Filipinos
this is
put
what
it in
all
our
the
soup.
Yes, this is what all the animals survive off of in Africa.
Oh, really?
And
Yeah, I mean it's very popular.
I can't wait to feed my birds this. Tell people about what this field.
So this here, as you see, the chickens are grazing on it. This is sweet potato. So in the mornings, we'll come here and we'll grab the purple leaves and then we'll boil it. And with egg, it's so good.
So the sweet potatoes are underneath in the ground?
Sweet potatoes are underneath.
If you don't know, it's a whatever.
The
What do you call-
tubers?
Yeah, tubers. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
you can pull them out. But my favorite is the leaves, and they're very nutrient dense.
Especially the purple, right? It has.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's got all
I've
kinds
never.
of
This
like
is. You can tell
flavonoids
this
and-
is a healthy.
Yeah, and it's so easy. It's literally maintenance free. The forest just nourishes it, and it just keeps spreading.
What other trees do you have? What else do you have?
Some of these plants my mom planted when she was here. She didn't label a lot of the things.
But this is a lot of wisdom in these plants. A lot of passed down,
Yeah, absolutely.
And your animals look so healthy because you're feeding them natural
Yeah, anything
plants.
we clip off, we'll feed to the parrots and the birds. Yeah, tamarind as well. This is very
So
popular.
this is from the tamarind?
No, I think this is from the rain tree, the trees that surround our house.
Got it.
Also healthy. Our
Yeah.
goats eat it. Our
Right.
parrots eat it.
It calms your heart rate down. It's so funny how like just walking out here.
Yeah, and you know
Mhm.
what? Actually, being around all these trees, they release phytochemicals, which are pesticides. But it apparently hires out when we breathe them in. It increases our T killer cells,
Oh, I believe it.
our immunity cells,
So it makes you healthier.
healthier. And these cells target cancer cells. So being around trees actually helps you gain a greater immunity
I love
to
this.
cancer.
What kind of tree is that? The one that's bare, do you know?
Yeah, very popular with the birds. I'm not sure. It's a local type of tree, but if you look at the flowers, they're really big and hard and kind of look like persimmons,
Uh-huh.
and birds love them. But
I think
I've
it's a
watched this.
mahogany.
Mahogany?
Is that what this
Yeah,
is?
the mahogany
Wow.
fruit. It's like
Oh.
this, right?
Yeah, I always see birds on this tree.
Let's go to the fruit trees real quick.
Oh yeah, the papaya.
Papaya.
Yeah, we got
It's
papaya
right up there.
there.
Look at that, Andrew. Papaya.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so prolific.
The chicken, it's healthy when the chickens are in.
Yeah. The forest brings in a lot of cool pollinators, a lot of butterflies.
Yeah.
So,
So you guys must see all kinds of butterflies.
all kinds.
Ah,
Beautiful
I can't
ones.
even imagine.
This is actually a butterfly highway because it's like a little
I
creek here.
see it. Yeah.
So
they use
butterflies
super
are-
highway.
That's right. They're always passing through here. It's a little dry right now because it's dry season.
You know
but
what's funny, and you know this? It's deceiving because right now we're here middle of the day.
Yeah.
But you live here, so you'll see all kinds of stuff all throughout the day, right?
absolutely.
I live on a creek. Sometimes you don't see anything. Other times there's an otter. There's
Yeah, right.
whatever. Kingfishers are like that lives down there. They're always using those highways.
That's right. Yeah. They're always using those highways. Yep.
Hey guys, we're actually entering. What would you call this?
This is called the ant room.
The entrance to the ant room. Wow, this is the
So
top.
what do you
Is this
do?
the bottom floor?
This is the lower floor of the ant room.
Oh, this is the lower floor of not just the ant room. It's an ecosystem of its own.
Tree vivarium. So if you look at this, it looks like a tree that extends all the way up, and the animals can crawl through these branches here all the way to the top. So here you'll find all kinds of insects and spiders.
Where the ants
There are
go?
lizards here. If you look carefully, you'll see them crawling around, but they're most active at night and in the mornings, and then also evenings.
Part of the ecosystem, it produces.
Yeah, so there are animals here that just eat each other, they eat the plants, they breed, they die.
How do you maintain it?
Do water changes?
You do.
Yeah, once a week.
Where do you access?
Through the back.
Oh,
See,
right.
they slide open. And then there's a water chiller, keeps the water cold, because here in the Philippines,
Warm,
yeah, this would completely...
You have backup power, right?
Yes, we have a generator.
You have to, right?
All the way there. It's big, it's for a building.
Has it ever kicked in for you?
All the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right there. That big green thing there is the generator. Here's one of the ant colonies. They're called the leviathans. So you'll see them here in their little tunnels, but they live on this side. This is their nest. And then they come out of the dragon's mouth, and then they can trail along. I put food in various places, and they find it.
So your camera must be really, really powerful,
Yes, macro lenses.
right?
Yeah, and if you look behind you, you
How do you
see
control the smell?
sugar. You kind of don't. It does sometimes smell.
It's not that bad, though.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
They like birds, though, right?
Yeah, they eat birds, reptiles, apparently, but I've never fed
Yeah,
any
yeah,
birds.
yeah.
Mostly mice. We've tried putting lots of plants in here, but he kills them all the time.
The plants?
Yeah, he kind of smothers them and like crushes
Seriously?
them. Yeah. So I've been wanting to move him into here, but I feel like he'll kill my plants. He just loves it bare like this. Yeah, he loves it bare like this. Because online it says, oh, you gotta have lots of greenery and foliage. They like to hide in it. No. He like,
now, what, 20, 25, 30?
He's sensing us, I'll tell you that.
yeah. I never.
His whole
touch
body
him.
just tensed up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He's a displaced snake.
I love them.
This is a fire ant nest. So the concept of this is it's a volcano.
Yep.
They live inside this mountain, and then come feeding time, they come pouring out and
Oh,
they
they're
like
all over here.
trail through these
Yeah.
swamps, and it's like lava pouring out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and they're
How do you
fire
keep
ants.
them? What do you have underneath for them not
Okay,
to
so,
get out?
yeah, so there's it's talcum powder, so they slip off, and we feed them chicken feed.
Obviously, you've had them come out sometimes, right?
They've tried to break out a couple times. And so when they do, we vacuum them up and then we add this stuff. It's called diatomaceous chalk. It's like fossilized marine creatures. And when they touch it, it cuts them up in little
It dries
cuts
up.
and they dry up. Yeah. It's a non-toxic way to deal with ants.
And that gives them a barrier to stay behind.
Yeah, but they never try to escape as long as they're well fed. The only time they'll try to escape is if they're hungry.
How many chicken feet do they need to eat for
We usually feed them 2 or 3 a week.
2 or 3 a week?
What kind of ants are these?
Fire ants.
Oh, this
Why,
is so
why are
unstable.
fire ants so prolific? Like in Florida, they're everywhere.
Yeah, so the ones in Florida are a related species. Fire ants in general, Solenopsis, they're very invasive. They're just highly adaptable and they move in and they...
So on my property, I had Caribbean crazy ants,
Oh, yeah.
and they're in the billions.
Yeah.
But during the hurricane, the water washed them all away. They all became rafts.
Oh, okay.
But now I don't have
They
them.
do that too. Yeah. These tubes had water. So they will finish a whole tube of water in like a day.
Wow,
They drink
really?
a lot of water. Yes. A colony this size.
Why not? Which one?
They can also drink from that water.
That's
but
easier. They soak in. And
yes,
they
and
use
then
their
we'll
thing.
also mix some sugar in there
Right.
to give him some energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
This is the cotton they've pulled
It's cotton.
out.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
And we
the
just kind of grab it.
They pull it out and they put it there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. They keep all their garbage.
there.
Yeah, they keep all their garbage and stuff in one
they
pile.
organize how they want it.
Yeah.
Humans are in a colony, aren't we?
Yes. Yeah, pretty much. They even have a
I
graveyard.
know we all think we're individuals, but we are a part of a collective. We just don't realize it.
That's right. We're all dealing with the same kind of problems ants have to deal with. So
Mikey's parrot aviary outside.
yeah. So the aviary that we built is not on our residence lot. It's on a neighboring lot where we do most of our farming and
Oh,
have our animals. Sometimes we'll let the chickens wander here, but this is generally not for farming activity.
what's that sound? Crickets?
Those are cicadas.
Cicadas. You have them here
season.
too? Were
Yeah.
they all over the world or something?
Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy.
They're really loud.
They are, aren't they?
Here.
Oh wow! I didn't
Yes.
realize this was the neighboring lot when I was looking out the door.
Yeah, this is where we keep our parrots.
So, question: how did you come up with building this?
So we wanted something spacious for them because they originally were in the indoor aviary,
Yeah,
so
I
they were
remember that.
flying mostly up and down. We wanted something longer so that
Smart,
they could
left to
really
right.
like
Yeah.
do laps. So if you look there, you can see the crimson belly condors there.
Nine.
They're currently having the seeds. It's seeds time.
They're very
Yes.
happy.
All morning they had salad.
Oh, you give them
Okay.
so in the morning you give them salad.
Yeah, in the morning they
Afternoon
get the
seeds.
afternoon seeds. Yeah, because if you give the seeds in the morning,
That's the first thing they'll eat, right?
yeah, you want them to eat all the tentacles in the morning. And then they also have a lot of. They're very social.
How big would you say this is? It's got to be at least 20 feet long.
Somewhere around there. Yeah,
10 feet high?
something like that.
It's
Yeah,
got to be 10 feet high.
around 10 feet or.
Wow,
12
this
feet,
is such a
15
great
feet.
run for birds.
Yeah, I love watching them fly back and
Hey,
forth.
little guy, look at the. You know what's interesting? When they're out in the sunlight, look at the colors on them.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
blue is bluer than.
That's right. When they get natural sunlight, the feather colors are just unreal. And
That's
I
an
notice it.
incredible. Can you get that, Andrew? Look at that. Look at the
Yours.
blue in their face.
Yeah, it's really something else. The sun and also like their diet
I
too.
can't get over how beautiful they look.
The vitamin A. We feed them a lot of high vitamin A fruit.
Like, can you give us
like
any?
papaya,
All right.
and a lot of the leaves that we cut from these trees.
Oh yeah, you have papaya on your property. Right?
We have papaya on the property, and also these, it's, I forgot what the name.
It's not moringa, but like it, right?
It's kind of like it. We cut branches, and then we stick them in here.
And what is it?
You okay? We stick them in here, and then they
And what is
chew
this
it.
vine?
This here is a type of, I think it's called garlic vine. Keep this for snakes, to keep the snakes away. Because here we have we have cobras, we have pythons.
Reticulated python?
Yeah, so a lot of these plants are anti-snake.
Can you explain
But
to
the
us how the
birds say-
plants are anti-snake?
Apparently they don't like the smell.
There's something with the scent.
Yeah, but the birds, they'll chew on it sometimes, also when they're bored.
So interesting.
Yeah, and then we've got various plants here that the birds can also chew on, like if the branches ever get close enough. Like here's calamansi.
Oh yeah, calamansi. Look at that.
Yep, and we...
That looks like a little lime, but it's not.
Yeah, and then when we hose the poo, sometimes some of it will fall here and it nourishes the plants.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of that, various plants here. On the other side, we have mulberry. You'll see it on the other side. Here are the blue napes.
Oh my, I love these birds.
Hi there. Yeah, so we got them from a local breeder here.
Okay.
And I
I mean,
they're-
obviously here they're from the Philippines, so
Yes,
it's
they're-
not like they're in short supply here.
Yeah, right. They're starting to become more and more popular as pets, but even here they're kind of like hard to get.
What are their personalities like?
They're different. I mean, they're generally shy, but my 3 blue napes are
You have
completely
3?
different.
Wow.
Yeah. See, 1, 2, 3.
What? Yeah, I didn't see the third one just now. I saw.
Yeah,
The
well, I have 1 male and 2 females. The biggest one, I think, is that one. That's a male. One of them is really shy. One of them is really outgoing.
There you go.
One is really talkative.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's always different.
And they have a good ability to talk.
Apparently they do. The male is talks the most.
Like when you say talks, like words.
Mostly marbling.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah.
rah, rah, rah,
But if
rah.
you spend
If
time,
you
would
did,
talk,
yeah, they supposedly can.
Hey, I'm back in the States. I want to thank Mikey for an amazing tour of his indoor aviary in the middle of his house, his rainforest with his amazing ants, with his channel AntsCanada. Make sure to check it out if you've never seen it. But I'm here with Noelle. She's amazing Harlequin macaw, and of course Kiwi the Jardine. Just hoping you enjoyed this tour of Mikey's house in the Philippines. So we're back in action here in the States, and you'll be seeing more videos of us here at Parrot Baby. Chris K signing over and out. See you on the next video.